want to give us nothing. So therefore, we got to go take it. I don't need to say no more. Give me my darn theme music.
What's up? Huh? What's up? What y'all got to say now, huh? What y'all got to say now? Y'all been talking crazy about my quarterback all offseason, all season for the past, I don't even know. Look, hold on. Let me start over. Welcome to the DY Prize channel. I'm your guy, DY Fly. Parental discretion is advised. I'm shooting shots at everybody, okay? Because it's well-deserved. And this, I'm not sponsored by anybody, okay? I'm not sponsored by anybody, so we're going in. And first, we're going to start off with the headline. My Philadelphia Eagles smoked Joe Burrow and the Bengals 37-17. I'm going to emphasize that last part. Smoked Joe Burrow and the Bengals 37-17. This league is about quarterback wins, right? Quarterback head-to-head, right? My quarterback is 1-1 against Patrick Mahomes, 1-0 against Josh Allen, 1-0 against Joe Burrow. What's up? What's up? What y'all got to say now? No, hold up. We're going to get to that. But you know what? This win was a microcosm of what the moves that we've been making. This win was a microcosm of the moves that we've been making over the course of the season. We've been trimming off the fat, and it's been paying dividends. And you know what? We're going to start from the top. I'm going to start with Nick Sirianni. For the past 2-3 weeks, my slogan for Eagles fans has been, if Nick Sirianni stays, he got to stay out the way. And I wanted him gone. But you know what? I'm going to say it like this. Nick Sirianni has been what I thought he should have been from week one. That's make decisions on fourth down, right? Call timeouts and galvanize his team. And since he's shaving his head, we've been 3-0. That's galvanizing the team. That's what I'm talking about. My problem with Nick was not the fact that he makes mistakes, is that he doesn't learn from his mistakes. And if he's nipped that in the bud, we're going to be in good hands. I promise you. You can see that the play calling, we had no problems moving the ball. The play calling was like we were matriculating the ball down the field, huh? We did what we were supposed to do to this Bengals defense, and that's destroy them. Destroy them. So all props to Nick Sirianni for being hands off and letting Jalen and Kellen cook. And I'm gonna end it with this. I'm 100% behind Nick Sirianni until he F's up again. All right. Nick, I'm behind you, yo. I'm behind you. Just don't keep making the same mistakes over and over again. That's your problem. Not making the mistakes, but keep doing it over again. Yeah, we're going to get to him. Next, Saquon Barkley had another buck on the ground, huh? A $108 to be exact. And hold up, let me give some props to our offensive line. Lane Johnson, Fred Thomas has been a beast, mauling niggas, just putting people in their place. Just, I thought we'd miss Joy Mailata. We don't. We can run it to the left, to the outside. We can run it wherever we want. And Saquon Barkley's been the beneficiary of that. Huh? We ran the ball well. Shout out to the offensive line. The interior played well yesterday. I got to give a shout out to them. Kellen Moore, the play calling, it was flowing. It was flowing. That's what I'm talking about. Devontae Smith, AJ Brown, they both had over 80 yards doing what they do. That catch by Smitty down the field, that was beautiful. Beautiful. We saw AJ in the slot more. That's what I wanted to see. We saw AJ in the slot more. If we keep putting it, look, man, we're trimming off the fat. We're trimming off the fat, and niggas are about to be in deep shit. I promise you. Grant Calcaterra, he filled in nicely. He got 58 yards. We're not even feeling the hit from I forgot his name. We're not feeling the hit. All right, we all right right now. Oh my goodness. Then we got Van Sumeren playing fullback out the backfield, playing linebacker and fullback. That's allocating resources. That we doing some Bill Belichick Patriot shit right now, huh? Playing people at different positions, and he's playing well. He's opening up holes, big holes, gaping holes. Who else? Yeah, man, I like it. Our defense. Now, if you looked at my preview video, I said that this game, we were going to win 31-17. Now, the offense, they exceeded my expectations. But this defense, they did exactly what I thought they were going to do. And T. Higgins wasn't going to help them. All right? T. Higgins wasn't going to help them. He might have helped a little bit, but he wasn't going to help them get this win. I promise you that. And we held them to 17. All right? We held them to 17. Joe Burrow only had 234 yards, a touchdown, had an interception. We got a sack on him. You know, the running back didn't do diddly poo. Jamar Chase, he had 54 yards of the touchdown, but 54 yards. He wasn't getting off and shot. You know what? Let's go down the line. Nobody else did nothing. Let's go down the line. It starts up front. Jalen Carter. Look, once Jalen Carter figures it out, it's a wrap for y'all. I promise you, it's a wrap. And y'all trying to figure out why I'm so hyped, because we're trimming the fat. I'm gonna keep saying we're trimming the fat. We're figuring it out, and we're almost there. Deep offensively, we're close. Defensively, we're almost perfect, y'all. We are almost perfect. And once Jalen Carter starts demanding the double team, like consistently, that's going to be the next evolution. All right. And then, of course, that's going to open up things for the outside rushers. It's already opening up things for Nakobe Dean to get in and getting sacks for him. All right. But once he starts commanding double teams on a consistent basis, then the evolution from that is once he figures out how to beat the double team, and they got to, it's a wrap. Okay. It's a wrap. Jordan Davis, numbers don't show it, but he played well, stuffing up the middle, right? You got let's see, Zach Bond, Nakobe Dean. I've been hard on Nakobe Dean, but he's been playing well. He's been making plays. Now, I still believe to optimize this defense, Axeman Jr. is going to have to get in there. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. is going to have to get in there so we can really start shutting niggas down. That's what I'm saying. So somebody's going to have to either step up or step down. That's what I'm saying. So Zach Bond, Nakobe Dean still has trouble making tackles in the open field, but he can get up. He can get to the rusher. He can get to the passer with the pass rush. Who else? Nolan Smith. He got half a sack. He's been playing well. Now, I was hard on him too, rightfully so. But he did what he's supposed to do. Stat pad against these sorry defenses, and he's been showing up. Shout out to him. Quinyon Mitchell. We got us a superhero, y'all. We got us a superhero, and we might have two. Cooper DeJean, he makes plays. Now, that play that he had against Jamar Chase, I don't know if he meant to do it, but he when Jamar Chase cut back, he kind of slow played it and waited to see what happened. Once Jamar Chase got it, that's when he accelerated, and then he made the play, hit him in the backfield, shut that down. He's a sure tackler. All right. And look, once we start getting turnovers, y'all in deep shit, yo. The league is in deep shit. Now, Darius got hurt, and Isaiah Rodgers, I know I was hard on him. I want him gone too because, all this stuff, and then him posting and then pushing one of the defenders into Cooper DeSheen on that punt return. I want him gone, but every time he's gotten in, he's been playing sticky ass coverage. He's been up the wide receiver's ass like an enema. No lie. He's been like that. All right. So if Darius needs to take a seat so we can optimize this defense, I still don't believe in Vic Fangio, but and the thing is, I don't believe in his scheme. I believe the players make his scheme better. He needs the best players to make his scheme. So I'm trying to put the best players on the field. Let's put Isaiah Rodgers back there. We put Jeremiah Trotter in the middle, and one of these two safeties, either CJ and Reed Blankenship, one of them going to have to step up or step down, because I want Sidney Brown back there, honestly. I want somebody back there that's going to put the fear of God. We already know he can get picks. I've seen him make a pick and take it to the house. All right? I want him back there to put the fear of God in somebody. Don't come across this area over here where Sidney's at. All right? Because he's putting niggas in wheelchairs. All right? That's that. So that's what all I want to see. This defense is playing lights out. Once we start getting turnovers, it's going to be a wrap. All right. We didn't even need a Jomo and Thomas Booker to step up like that. That play by Isaiah Rodgers to tip the ball back to CJ and CJ, he caught the ball, stayed in bounds, had the wherewithal. That's beautiful. That's beautiful football right there. I have no complaints about this defense. I knew we were going to give something up early just to figure it out, and then boom, start shutting it down. Now, to our quarterback. Look, let me remind you, it's hurt season every season, okay? Every season. My quarterback had 16 attempts, 16 completions, 20 attempts, 236 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, no sacks, no fumbles. Again, another clean game. He was throwing the ball across the middle. So what do y'all weird-ass Eagles fans got to say now? Huh? And he gave you a side of eggs with 37 yards on the ground and 3 touchdowns. Tush push up your ass. Huh? What do y'all got to say now? Who, if you want him gone so bad, who's going to replace him? We just went to the Super Bowl with him. He just took us to a Super Bowl. You saw, he's only 26. He's 26 years old. What else do y'all want from this man? He's gotten better every single year that he's been in the league. He's still developing. And yes, when Kellen Moore and him, once they get this thing clicking, it's a wrap. We have a young, dynamic quarterback, and what's the deal? All y'all want to do is shit. Y'all go root for somebody else. If y'all not feeling for Jalen Hurts, if y'all not behind this team, go root for somebody else. My tone for this team has been, okay, if we do this, we change this every single week. We've been changing something, and we've been getting better every single week. And Jalen Hurts has contributed to that. He threw across the middle. What do you want to say now? Huh? There are actual plays called for him to throw across the middle. Would you look at that? Nick Sirianni didn't have his hands in the cookie jar. Look at that. Look at that. And short plays helps him get in rhythm. Would you rather do a layup or shoot from behind half court to try to make the shot? Dummy. It's crazy. And for the Jalen Hurts haters, who cares about the people outside of Eagle Nation that hate on Jalen Hurts? That's weird within itself. We already know what that is. We already know what that is. But you know, people like Dan Sileo, he's a bum because I went to his video, watched his video, and they had a video last week talking about the top 8 players on offense. He had Jalen Hurts number 8. Man, stop. The only reason why he's relevant right now is because he knows that there's a market for these weird ass motherfuckers who hate Jalen Hurts for whatever reason. He is our best chance of getting back to the Super Bowl. Okay? He and the offense were one of the only reasons why we went 11-1 last season until things started falling apart. So Dan Sileo was a bum. He couldn't even parse his lips to even give Jalen Hurts credit. Talking about, oh, the running back. Oh, Devontae Smith. Oh, that Cooper DeJean. Oh, Will Shipley touchdown taken away. Oh, the Smitty touchdown. Oh, everything else other than giving Jalen Hurts credit. Yeah, if it's 3 games, that's a trend. If it's 3 seasons, yeah. Man, for Josh Allen, he had 2 terrible seasons. He had 2 terrible seasons until they got Stephon Diggs, and that's when he started going off. And then people started putting him at number 2 behind Patty after 1 good season. So people keep saying, oh, I need to see it again from Jalen after he went to the Super Bowl. Josh Allen ain't never did that. Joe Burrow's done that once, and Jalen's done it soon, more recent than Joe Burrow. So what you got to say? What do you got to say? Stop hating on my quarterback. He's only 26, still developing. He's got the weapons. Once Nick is letting Jalen and Kellen cook, it's about to be a wrap. I'm hyped because we're starting to figure it out. We're starting to figure it out. The bums, Kurt Warner, man, fuck a Kurt Warner too. Greg Cosell, fuck him too. I watch tape for a living. And he can't make the simple play. Look, once they start dialing up simple plays for him to make, he makes them. And people are like, oh, I don't want Jalen throwing over 35 times a game. It's not about the quantity. It's about the quality. If the pass plays if they're in the flow of the game and it calls for him to make an easy pass, then cool. But you can't say, oh, I don't want my quarterback to throw 35 times. He's been a quarterback his whole life. He could throw 35 times a game, 35 plus times. He could throw 70 times a game. I don't care. As long as the play calling coincides with what's going on the defense. Yeah. This one hurts me the most. Seth Joyner. Now, I'm going to preface this with what I'm going to say with I love Seth Joyner because he reminds me so much of my uncle, and my uncle is the one who taught me the game and how I watch football and how I see the game. All right. Real old school. I like niggas getting their head blocked. They're just getting their block knocked off. All that type. Run the ball, pass, be aggressive on defense, all that. All right. He reminds me a lot of my uncle. I even call him Uncle Seth. Every time he speaks, I listen, and more times than not, I agree with Seth. Now, he sent out a tweet yesterday talking about that, and that's the other thing, man. Hold on, we going to get it. He sent out a tweet yesterday talking about that pass from Jalen Hurts to Kenny Gainwell in the flat that, it could have got, it was almost picked, but it didn't it wasn't picked. He sent out a tweet talking about, oh, what was that from Jalen to Kenny G? I've defended him as long as I can. I've gone as far as long as I can go. Something like that. No, Seth. No, that's not the move, brother. That's not the move. because you know there's a demographic that hate Jalen Hurts just to hate. Now you've garnered their fans because they're like, oh, even Seth Jordan, he agrees with me. Even though they're wrong. Seth Joyner, he's been defending Jalen Hurts because he knows the justification. He knows that it's bigger than football. He knows that it's bigger than football. And for him to send out that tweet just out of emotion or whatever, no, that is not the move. Okay? Now, I love Seth Joyner, but no, he was fucked up for what he did yesterday. That tweet wasn't, you got to let some of these games play out. You just can't be tweeting as you, that's some female shit, man. Watch the game. Let it play out a little bit. So, you know, I think that's all I got to say. I'm proud of this team. I don't know who we got next, but whoever it is, you know, they about to catch the beats. They about to catch the beats. Let me see. Jacksonville, 4 p.m. It's at home, and we're wearing the Kelly Green uniforms. So shout out to us. We about to put the beats to Jacksonville. I just saw that Brian Thomas Jr., he's going to be out 2 to 4 weeks. So this should be an easy, breezy, beautiful color girl type of win. All right. And for you weird ass Jalen Hurts haters, you know the deal. You know the deal. I play this at the end of every single stream. All right. If I could find,
you going to get down or you going to fucking lay down. You going to get down or you going to fucking lay down. You going to get down.